Good afternoon, I guess. I know this came up yesterday, and I think it'd be good to show this is related to Genelle, and the confidence is a beautiful page. If you don't know, Genelle's not at that house anymore, and if you guys don't know who Sweet and Crazy is, you're gonna find out in a minute. But it is directly related to Genelle. Wait till you hear this. Wait till you get a load of me. So, let me do this first. Good afternoon, everybody. Or good morning if you're on the West Coast still. And I'm going to say let's just get it started. There we go.
Hi, I'm back. Hopefully. So
she said I'm back because she started a show before this. It was only 40 seconds long. I thought it was 40 minutes. So I was going to show it, but once I downloaded it, I thought it was only 40 seconds. So she had a little technical problem. So then she pulled out a different device and went live again. So kill the music, and here we go.
the tablet did not work. Lost signal, everybody. Hope y'all can hear me. I'm talking a little loud, so everybody can hear me. Let me try to put on my glasses. Piper's with me. She's gonna be reading comments. Did you figure it out, Piper? Am I good? All right, she's giving me a thumbs up. You want to say hi, Piper? She's like, hold on. So I see some things popping up there. I think my grand.
Joyce said hi.
Hi. Hi, Joyce. I hear y'all coming. So my granddaughters are here, the younger two of the younger ones. They're going to come up here. They've been jumping on the trampoline. Give me 1 second while everybody gets on, and let me get them out of the way. They might want to say hi. Can you see all that? You want to see?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Are you going inside now? Don't mess with that. That's nasty.
Yes.
Yeah. You want a high five or a kiss or a hug? Okay, climb underneath. Climb underneath. Oh, love you. Look, Mambal's on. Oh, look at that. What is that, Delilah? God, you're filthy.
She's a cutie.
How did that could do that?
Joyce
How's
said
that do that?
Joyce said I take care of two younger kids from mom and dad to work.
Oh, goodness. Joyce, I hope you're younger than me, because I don't think I could do it again this age.
Tracy said hello.
Tracy, that wasn't nice. Tell Piper sorry. Delilah.
Come on, guys.
Oh, that's Penelope. She's running. All right, y'all. Sorry about that.
Angela said good evening.
Good eve. It is evening. Oh, Lord. It is evening. I've worked today. Sorry. So usually I sit in my chair on the front porch where Piper gets to enjoy my chair.
Leslie said hello.
Hello to Leslie. I'm not going to be reading messages. I do have Piper on with me today. I have explained to Piper what I'm going to talk about, and this might get fired up, y'all. I don't know.
I want to get my kids a trampoline.
Who said that?
Becky.
Becky. I don't know what ages they are, Becky, but I tell you what, we've had our trampoline, I think 5 years.
Yeah,
Maybe. And it has always been used. So kids love it. Zoe's 5 years old. She's been on it ever since she was one. If not, as soon as she could start jumping. And we would have to climb in there to get her out, because she thought it was just the funniest thing to run from us in there and jump. And then she would lay down, and if we were jumping, she would bounce, and she just thought that was the funniest. So and our neighbor John, he loves trampolines too. So I know a lot of people are against them because you can get hurt if they don't follow the rules, but I surely tell you trampoline's the way to go. All ages love trampolines.
So I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen it. If you did see it,
Water and bubbles on it.
you know this is a little slow to begin with, but
And other things.
she gets to the point. I promise. It's good. I promise it's worth it.
Let me start off with my last live. I know some of you are going to like watching my lives.
Good afternoon,
I know
everyone.
some of you are not, and that's okay.
Heather,
Everybody likes different
so
things,
nice to
like
see you
hot
here.
sauce and no hot sauce, onions and
Glad
no
to hear
onions,
Timmy's
salt and pepper,
okay.
no salt and pepper. It's okay.
Hey, Donna. Yo, KK.
If you don't like
Jax
my
Rizzo.
lives, that's
Hi,
okay.
Sonia.
I appreciate that you took the opportunity to look at it, and you just don't like it, or you know.
Hi, Sylvia. Hey, Sandra.
It's okay with me.
Ray chillin'. How you doing?
I don't know how other to say that. And I know some of you can't hear me when I go live, and I'm sorry about that as well.
So this is related to that woman, Genelle. And I've been talking about her lately. You guys, I know you guys have seen her. I suppose I should maybe get a picture up here. But she's like a master scammer. She's claimed to have cancer. I forgot how many, 8 different kinds of cancer, yet there's no evidence of it. And anyway, if you don't get to that, we'll get to that part later. So this is directly related to that woman.
I am definitely new at this. I will try my best to figure this out. Every time I say that, I figure something out, and you see, I still don't have it figured out. So, with that being said, anybody that is new to my page, I appreciate that you're watching and giving me a shot. If you're not new to my page and you're returning, thank you again for returning. If you're new or not new to my page and you're returning for some goodness, well, thank you again. That seems to be the cherry on the pie.
Debbie said she can hear you good. Also, Tracy said she's 60 and she still loves jumping on a trampoline. And Linda said she's 50 and she still jumps on hers.
Ladies, you go. I can jump for maybe 2 minutes. You all go, 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 go. You're only as old as you feel. So if you feel young, keep it up. Because you know, if you don't move it, you're going to lose it. And if you lose it, well, you already know what happens then. Everything falls downhill from there.
Hey, Susan. Hey, Catherine. Susan or
Thank you,
Suzanne?
ladies. I appreciate it. So
I was wondering about that.
Somebody has a question.
Dadio,
any
what up?
questions?
Karen said, are you really her best friend? Hope not. I don't know who
No,
this is.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know why that Stroh's got rid of him,
I
but
can't.
we're good.
Can you write on there
We're
for me,
good.
Piper?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Hey, Stacy.
Let's start this off. So hold
Bonnie and
those
Tracy.
comments to the
Good
side,
afternoon.
And let me get there. Okay. So let's go back to my last live.
So the girl with her, she's gonna be kind of interrupting a lot, telling about what her comments are. I probably would have told her you don't have to interrupt me with every single comment, but
I believe it was before I left town. So it wasn't this past weekend. I know it wasn't this weekend. It was the weekend before. So my kids were on spring break. Yes, you all left Thursday, right, Piper? Thursday. So me and my husband raise our grandkids.
Suzanne,
and
gotcha.
our other grandmother, they go with her or other family members in the family. Sometimes we need breaks, and we have a support system. I think I told everybody that. And for me and my grandkids, Kaylee has other family members from her sister's side, which, you know, they're not blood, but they're awesome. They love her to death as if she was their own. And now that time has gone by, she's theirs too. So they took her to Lake Cumberland. So she got to go to Lake Cumberland for spring break. Penelope, Piper, Paxton, Theodore, all were supposed to go to, I'm just going to call it the creek, with their family. But of course, everybody knows this weather did not participate.
Say Crowsboro.
I'm sorry?
We went to Crowsboro.
Curls?
Crowsboro.
Okay. She's telling me how to say this. I'm going to try my best. Curls.
Curls,
Bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Curls,
Okay. I hope you all understood that because I still couldn't do that. My C's have always turned in my life. Ever since I was like 2nd grade, I couldn't talk right. I still can't talk right, y'all. But anyways, they didn't get to go. But they did get to spend some time with their younger siblings on their dad's side. Excuse me. At their grandma's. Did y'all do anything else? Just relax.
Well, besides, we walked and rode bikes.
Walked and rode bikes.
Teresa said, great job. Karen said, thank you for answering her question, I think. Anna said, I like how you let them be kids and enjoy life. Kids, there are nothing but the best. Sorry, that was hard.
Yeah. These kids are God's children. I don't go to church every Sunday, but at my age, everybody is God's children. So, now on a day that they're being punished, they're going to call me the worst grandparent in the world. I remember when I was younger, there was this poem. Oh, I should have got them. There was this poem that said the world's meanest mommy in the whole wide world. And I thought, I'm going to get that poem and give it to my mom, my biological mom, by the way. Well, I never did until I got older and I gave it to her. And it's true, the world's meanest mom and the world's meanest parents are the ones that love the most, in my opinion. I don't beat them. I don't whoop them. Of course, I would love to at times whoop them. They are definitely aware of this. They do get punished. They lose their electronics. They lose their going places, and they have punishments. They might even lose their rooms occasionally. But kids are the best. Do you think? Am I your favorite? What happened?
Found the poem.
Oh, Piper found the poem. All right.
Someone said hello from Michigan. Great to see you.
Michigan. I used to know some people from Michigan. So back to a couple of weeks ago when spring break started. So all the kids left. I was here by myself. My husband was out of town on a fishing tournament. So I had to work, of course. And I did do that, and then I went and visited my family from Northern Kentucky, my sisters, just for a day or so. I did not stay all night there. I went there Saturday and came back Saturday, and by the time I got home, my husband was home. So I did some me time on Friday, went to go see my siblings and family on Saturday. On Sunday, well, it was too far ago. I can't remember now.
Leanne Stanford said hello, Michelle.
Hi, Leanne. That's my daughter's name. Well, it's her middle name, but we call her Leanne. So that happened. And then, I don't know what date that was. I guess the 29th or 30th. I'm trying to think, y'all. Anyways, I don't know where to start this. I've been really, really busy. And I haven't wanted to post anything because I had to take care of some personal business with next door.
Hi,
I had
Juju.
to take care of myself. I was physically ill and with things that are going on in my life about just all sorts of things, you know. So to let you all know,
I know, Regina. When I first started watching this, I was like, stop getting interrupted. Just focus. Get to the point. Get to the point. It was kind of like,
this is going to make me or break me here, y'all, and that's okay. What I'm about to say and do and talk about is either going to make me or break me. You know, I was always told from a young age, don't say nothing. What do I tell you all? If you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. Whew. If you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. Well, I'm going to have a cigarette for this one.
no.
She said, hit Michelle by power.
Hi. Piper said, wave. I am. Want to smoke a cigarette?
You know it's going to be good if somebody's got to have a cigarette.
A lot of things, you know, we'll get to everybody. So, bear with me here. I'm just going to tell a little story. And when I say a story, I don't mean a lie. I actually mean a story. You know, not fictional. A story.
Oh, yeah. I'm just teasing her.
Everybody asks us, you know, what makes you do this? Why are you going on live to, you know, is it because of this or that? No, I've always wanted to do it. I mean, we've talked to the kids about doing it. You know, we love the movie, the show, Chris Lee Knows Best, and we've always talked about the kids doing it. But some of our kids didn't want to do it, and then...
Oh, if you guys like Chris Lee Knows Best, I think they're back on the air now. I think they're back with their shows.
And some wanted to, and like I said, I was just lazy. Just never got
Fresh out of prison.
Or didn't know how. I probably should have Googled it with these smartphones.
Anna said, never let someone take advantage of you. And Kim said, I can only imagine the disaster that place was in when she left.
Hey, Margaret. Right?
Okay.
I think you're
I'm
exactly
going to try
right.
to get through this. Yep. I'm going to light a cigarette for this one. So,
Julie said, hey, Michelle from Mississippi.
Mississippi. M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P.
M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-P.
I know. That gets everybody. How many times can you say Mississippi fast? So, huh?
I remember. M-I, cricket letter I, cricket letter I, humpback I. Remember that? Who knows where that's from?
So, when I don't have to work, I'm usually with my kids. Let me just start over. So, for the last year and...
John, be nice. She's cool. She's cool. She's a good one. She's a good one.
Sally who?
Sally Marfette.
Okay.
Or something.
All right.
Teresa said, my heart hurts for you. You got this.
Well, let me tell you all what.
Yeah, we got from New York, and Kim said she's.
Oh God, I know. Yeah. Yes, I'm old.
Shrimp boils. We go on a hunting trip, deer camp, and there's a lady that comes every year. Her husband, her granddaughter that she's raising, and she always brings shrimp, and they do a shrimp boil. And my kids don't like shrimp except for Theodore
and
Kaylee. So I'll be like, go over there and get a plate, Paxton. Go over there and get a plate. Oh, no, I don't want it. I know you don't. Bring it over here to me. I want it. So yes. But, so I don't know if I told you all, my foster mom died January 3rd of 2024. Now.
Okay, so now she's starting the actual story. She's giving just a little bit of backstory so we can understand something. You'll see.
Now, she's been my foster mom since I was 14 years old. So she was my mom. And I'm only saying foster mom for you all to have reference to. Other than that, I call her mom. And my biological mom died in November of 2010. And I was in contact with her. Nothing my biological mom did for why I wasn't with my mom. My biological mom.
Alice, Mel's Diner. Remember that show? What was her name? The one with the from Virginia or Carolina, whatever she was from. I forgot her name. She's the one that said, "Kiss my grits." Flo? Was it Flo?
So, with that being said, I have been grieving for the last year or so. You know, they don't tell you how long it'll last. It's just, I know some people have lost their mom 10 years ago, 20 years ago, or whatnot. I was younger when my biological mom passed. And I don't think my body registered it. But I had my foster mom, too. And then when my foster mom passed, you know, then there's nobody. So, for the last year or so, I've been dealing with that. And my foster mom, she was not ill. She just died unexpectedly due to an illness, septic shock. However, I'm still grieving that. And my mom's home in Louisville is still empty till to this day because I've not had the chance to get there, raising 5 grandkids and working full time. And actually, at the time, I was working full time. So, and then we found out that my daughter was pregnant with Hudson, and she was a high risk pregnancy, and the baby had issues. So I had to take time off of work for my daughter. Sorry, y'all. I lit a cigarette, and I don't know if I'm still smoking it or not. So just a little backstory there. What's up?
Charlotte said, I know this must be hard for you. Sometimes we can be good to others, but it ends up being our expense. Just keep being you to thine own self. Be true. Don't let others rob you of your daily living joy. And Anna said, grievance has no time limit.
Exactly.
Also, they want to know if you want them to wait after you're done finishing telling your story. Wait for comments.
No.
Too bad we can't hear her so good.
I'll just go as I can because I'm going to forget most of what I want to talk about. That's how this mind works. So with all that being said, we're raising 5 grandkids, full-time school, full-time work, taking care of I don't know if I told you all this. I also have an adult daughter that lives here that has to be taken care of as well. So there's a lot on our plate. Plus, my husband decided, he was having some back issues and he needed to retire. After doing 20 years, of course, not after 2. But it was way past due. So, you're only as young as you feel. Well, he started having some medical issues as well, back surgery and stuff. We both have. And so, took time off of work to help my daughter with my grandson. And then at the same time, still have not made it to my mom. So the moral of the story is I've not had time in a year and 4 months to take care of my mom's house, except for little things. I've not had time. I've not gone back to work full time because I can't go to work Monday through Friday with the company I work for full time. So I had to take my full time and knock it down to part time and then start working on the side on my schedule so I could also get my home front done. So that's the moral of my story. Boo-hoo. I know everybody deals with stuff different ways, but that's me. That's my story. That's how I'm dealing with stuff this past year and a half or whatnot. So, with that being said, I wanted to get on my page to see if it would help me with my mental health, with losing my mom, just my mental health, I see myself snapping at the kids a lot for little things.
Do you know who Julia Block is, personally?
I don't know, honey.
She said, I wish Piper and Megan could have been friends.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Yes, thank you for that, Selena Gomez. If you would please like, share, subscribe. And also, I talked about this yesterday, and I keep talking about it every time. Some people are reluctant to switch over or go to YouTube. But if you can go to YouTube and subscribe to my page, I'm going to be eventually switching there sometime this year. And little by little, I'll be doing certain programs only on YouTube. And Facebook is just a little too restrictive. So I'd appreciate it if you can go there and subscribe. It's free. And that way you can get notified every time I go live. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll talk about that if you don't mind. Okay. Do you mind? Yeah. Okay. So, sorry, y'all. If you can't hear me, just say something. Piper's my redhead. She's the only one willing to ever want to help me. So with that being said, that's where we go to, you know, the moral of the story. That's my story. It's my life. That is the God's honest truth. And I wanted to go live. If I get monetized, that'd be great for my family. If I didn't get monetized, I lost nothing. That's how I looked at it.
Pascal said hi from Quebec, Canada.
Oh, Canada. So.
And they said we can hear you well.
Okay. Because I know a lot of people said last time they couldn't. Sorry, y'all. I got itch.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of comments saying that they can hear you a lot better than last time.
Awesome. I'm probably talking up louder too. So, with that being said, I hope I told you all how the house next door came about to us having it and rental property. You know, we purchased it for my stepdaughter. It didn't work out. The house in Irvington was mine before I met my husband, Sam. Yes, I was previously married. You know what they say about a divorced woman. One last thing. Anyways, I'm remarried to my best friend. And that's how the house in Irvington, our rental property in Irvington, came. I lived there prior. And then my mom's home. And then the home in Breckinridge County, it's sold. And the one in Harnett is sold. So that's how it came about. I've worked every day since I was 13. I've worked really hard. I'm
not making fun of her. It's cute, you know, when somebody's new to something and they're nervous and they're kind of, and they start to ramble. And I wish I could have, you know, and that's what I like when somebody goes live, like for the first time. A lot of times, people that I know anyway, I'll talk to them afterwards and say, you got to do this, you got to do this, cut down on this, cut down on that. And I wish I could have been there to help her out a little bit. But, you know, it's nice. She seems authentic, right?
Teenage mother at the age of 14.
Taylor, thank you. I
worked
appreciate
my
you
whole
very,
life.
very much.
I've owned my own business.
Very kind. Thank you.
Healthcare. I did all Kentucky counties.
I'm sorry. Yes, the YouTube page is the same name. It's at thing, Manny behind the mic. I can put a link up here if you like.
I have worked so hard. I've been knocked down due to health reasons, and I've gotten back up. I have done a lot, and I'm still here today. And I'll still be here tomorrow until God takes me. But I try really hard. There's days I want to be lazy. There's days I don't want to do nothing. There's days my body hurts so bad, but I still got to take care of me, myself, and these children, and so forth, in my family. So with that being said, this is where the rest conversation is going.
I'm kind of.
My phone is being blown up. I have not blocked anyone from the comments. I have not blocked anyone from Messenger. And I'm going to set the story straight. You know, I'm too good-hearted person.
That's when you do lives, I'm the one controlling, and you can only ban through this. And I've never done that.
I mean, yeah, I know. I've learned how to block them. It's okay.
It's like I just want to jump through and tell her, look, if your daughter's going to say these things, at least bring her over close to you so we can hear what she's saying.
Okay, Piper. I didn't mean to cut you off there. I know how to block people. I know how to not respond to people. I know how to respond to people. I know how to keep my mouth shut. But,
I imagine when people start talking crap about you, that's when it's hard to keep your mouth shut. Believe me, I know.
You know, some of you are on here, and I don't know nobody.
I think I'll do that,
and
Tracy.
If I know you, hi, I miss you. I haven't seen you in a while. But, gosh, how do I start this?
Just start talking.
I'll just get right down to it. So about 2 years ago, I put my house up for sell, rent, or rent to own. I did an application process. And in that time, I let several people fill out that application. There was a lot of people. And I charged them an application fee because I had to do the background check. It was my time over there, my time talking to them. I did an application fee. I did not do it per adult. I did it per application. I charged on there, I don't know what the amount was. It was 2 years ago. I think it might have been $25, $35. I really don't remember, and that's the truth. But I did it per application. I took a lot of things into consideration while doing that process.
Cool.
I took in consideration whoever was going to be living there, if they had children around my kids' age. At the time, 2 years ago, there was no other kids on this block. There was little ones, but I wanted someone for the girls. My boys can always find places to go and people to play with and so forth. The girls, no, they were always playing with the boys. And so I took in consideration of girls.
Real quick interruption. The reason John Allen brings this up, because if some of you don't know, some of you do, I am a authorized Avon representative, and I sell on my page directly from Avon, which is shopwithmanny.com. I'll put the link up there also. We were talking about this yesterday, about that Avon's got the skin so soft. It's a insect repellent / sunscreen in one. It's a great product. It's got to be one of their most popular products. Anyway, I'll put the link up there and let's continue.
Ages. I took in consideration boys. I just took in consideration if they had kids. So, and I took in consideration, what was that? Sorry. I don't know. She'll tell me.
It was a notification from Gaming Magic.
It's all right. I play a lot of games.
Hey, thank you for putting that up there.
So I took a lot of things in consideration, and their personality and so forth, and honesty. So when I did this, somebody was honest with me. I did their background check, and she had told me everything that was on there. Now I have a brother, if he's on here. Hi, Michael. Who has a lot of people in the police force, by the way. I'll pull him out there. So when I asked him to do a background check to see if there was anything other than what was on an application, there was not. So I took it for giving people second chances. You know, nobody knew if I was actually going to do background checks. Nobody knew if I was just going to take their money and run. Like a lot of rental places around here, they'll take your application fee. They do that 100 times a month. Shit, you're paying their stuff. So I did that. And I had two people. The one, I had wanting to buy it. And I have discretion. But I believe all she had was boys. The other one, I took with face value of honesty, and with people deserve second chances. Excuse me, real quick. Oh, that's not me.
Denise has an idea. She said maybe to help get started out, since you're a grandma and mama and wife, we could pick out a topic for us ladies to discuss, like Monday grief, Wednesday little ones, Friday relationship problems, just like an idea.
I love that, because I need help. I'm not gonna lie. I get bad nerves and stuff. Like, I'm new at this, so I'm nervous. I'm over here shaking right now a little bit. So I appreciate that. I like that idea. That will help me a lot.
And Kim said,
Where are you going, ladies?
We're leaving.
Oh, Mommy's here? Yeah, well, tell Mommy that her mommy misses her. Okay, love you. Huh? I don't know.
Kim said
She's probably tired.
She said it was unfortunate you lived next door and the girls played once. That was at a park. Oh, also, Leanne said, did you know, what's the girl's name? I don't know her name. Lenore, before she applied, she said you were.
By the way, that was Bam on the phone. He's going to join me later for another live this afternoon,
I'm going
probably around 4 or 5 o'clock.
now. Anything else? Hold on, guys. Piper's reading. Should I go ahead and
Bobby
finish?
said, I'm just gonna say it. Don't beat yourself up about anything with Genelle. She fooled us all.
Okay. So during the application process, I had 2 people I could have picked. And, of course, I picked Genelle. I picked Genelle because she had both sexes, age groups, you know. The boys and the girls. And she only had one, of course. Say. So, and of course, I have Penelope, that's 16 now. Piper's 13. Kaylee's 12. So, with that being said, so I don't know if you all have raised daughters or grandchildren or not. Girls are shy. They don't like talking to each other. They talk to their friends, but they don't talk to neighbors. They don't just come out and do it. So I suggested we go to a park or something, and for them to, what do you call that? What did I call that when we went to the park, Penelope?
A meetup?
A meetup. Remember when I wanted you all to meet the kids? What did I call that? Introduction. I know you didn't want to go, but you
I
did.
didn't go.
You did go to the park.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
you
never met
did.
those
You
kids.
that guy.
I've never met those kids.
Don't say it like that, Penelope.
I never met them.
You were at the
I've never
park.
met any of them.
She was, yeah, she was.
I got pictures.
Piper.
You were there.
Girl, it was 2 years ago.
Okay, then if it's
She had a little baby and stuff.
I know. I was going to say, I know a lot of girls that are,
Okay.
you know, little kids and people that are, they're chatterboxes.
Sorry, guys. Hey, this is our reality.
How many?
Hey, what's that
This
thing?
is wrong, I don't know.
Look, Will Smith, reality.
95.
Dang.
Hey, what's that song? Our reality, Will Smith.
Did they send those like the little stars?
You're on live.
Focus. Come on.
Oh,
Yo.
well, be respectful.
I'm not being rude.
I know. Wait. Penelope, I just didn't want her to talk, not knowing she was on live.
This little star things,
What's the star mean?
like the little things that give you money.
I don't know. I mean, that's what I've been told. I think they have to pay for stars, right?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. I'm new at this.
They pay it and then they send it to you. Could you pack
Oh,
it
I
up?
don't get nothing now.
I know what I'm
So
doing.
save your stars. I don't get nothing now. I'm not monetized. I don't know how to be monetized. Somebody's supposed to be showing me this Friday, I think. Long story short, y'all, sorry. This is our reality. We stop and we get lost. So anyways, I suggested that we go to a park down by the river in Brandenburg because they were from Corden, from what I knew of. And so there's a park in Brandenburg. I went and got pizza, brought it. You know, we sat there, we ate. Me and Genelle just sat there and talked. You know, I talk like normal people, me and you. All right, y'all, don't argue. You know how sisters are. But so I did that, and all the kids went and played. But my kids played with the younger kids. All my kids played with the younger kids, and some wanted to be there and some didn't. So nobody made friends that day because it didn't work out that way. And now I look back and I know why it didn't work out. I remember the twins stayed real close to us, except for the little boy, right? The little girl, she stayed really close to the older girl, right? Yeah. And the little boy, he went and played, right?
It's like, no wonder this is 2 hours and 23 minutes long.
Right. So either way, that was the first introduction, and I don't think they ever met them after that. Now I don't know if this is true or not, but my grandsons Paxton and Theodore claim that they've gone over there several times to ask the younger, to ask the boys to ride, or the boy to, I hate to say that because that sounds so.
Hey, Liberty.
Anyways, Paxton and Theodore both have claimed that they've gone over and asked if they wanted to ride bikes. They can, and they were told no. And then, but in regards to that, Dakin also said that my boys never went over there. So did my boys go over there, or did they not? I don't know. I did not witness that. I can only do with what they told me. So, however, though, Theodore, which we call him Theodorable, Theodore loves Carter. So once the kids started going to school, the two younger ones, Carter sat with Theodore, and Theodore just loves Carter. He's Mr. Talk a Lot. Both of them are. So I think they got along really, really well. So that's a plus. And Carter is cute. Just really cute. All of them are cute. Megan's really sweet. I've seen Megan several times and talked to her. She's really a nice young lady. Nothing that would make me think any different. And Dakin as well. And of course, as you know, Genelle's always been really nice and really sweet to me. I've not had any problems. Genelle has always paid her rent on time. I'd never had any problem. What? Do that, please. Thank you. I'm going to light up one more cigarette and get me a drink. Now, will you let Kaylee and them know I'm on live? Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. So, the whole time the Genelles lived over there, I've maybe been in the house.
You know that thing, a few moments later. I want to do one that says a few hours later. I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. I know it's her first time.
One, she's a grandmother raising grandkids. Two,
Hey,
her
Raina.
kids around the age of my kids that I was looking for. And three, her honesty. I did not know about, hold on. I did know that she did lives. She told me about that because she had to show me proof of income. Thank you. I'm on a live, so if you don't want to be on it, that's my son. Thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody got to have a Polar Pop. Huh? Thank you. Appreciate
Oh, my
it.
goodness.
My son. This is Miss Kaylee. My son took her to soccer today. What is it?
Our schedule. We have a game tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
We don't even have jerseys.
That's crazy.
Already?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get your dinner? I sent it.
Yeah.
Okay. Love you.
Oh, wait.
All right.
Bobby said that she loves your energy. Kim said Genelle makes it sound like that you are both best friends and you cried when she moved. Denise said, how about everyone help this lady build a page on herself, her family, and us, and drop the Genelle stuff. It's over, she's gone, and it's done with a check mark. So let's just not hinder, look other women up. Kim said, my heart breaks for Megan. She's losing out on so much of her teenage years raising the kids. Julie said, those children have zero life. Megan and Deacon are just glorified babysitters. Pascal said, do you believe that she had 8 cancers?
I know this is a little...
All right. I'm going to get to each one of them, hopefully. And
I don't want to
if
say
I don't,
annoying, but it's just, yeah, it's a little, I know,
let's
frustrating.
just say that. Because
we can't hear what the little girl is saying. We just hear kind of like a mumbling.
after this
And she
live,
keeps getting interrupted. She keeps just
I'm not going to talk about
getting
Genelle
out of
anymore.
focus from what she wants to say.
And it's really hard for me to even do that because, you know, don't say nothing unless it's something. Don't say nothing if you can't say nothing nice. So, this is breaking all my morals. But anyways, I've been in that boat. But let me go back to, I knew she did lives because she had to show me proof of her income. I was amazed. I wish I was in her shoes. So I will say that if I get there anytime in my life, that'd be nice. These kids would not want for nothing. I say that. But so the whole 2 years I've only been over there probably inside the house. Now I've been over there mowing grass or doing this or something, and I mowed grass in the beginning when she first moved over there, but other than that, her dad or Will mowed and weed eated, you know, so I did not do it. And there's sometimes their lawnmower would be down and she would pay me to mow her grass. And by the way, she would pay me because I like mowing. And I offered, if you pay me, I'll do it. I work. So with that being said, okay. Thanks, Penelope. Yes. So Piper went to the ladies' room. Did she tell you what to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. And now I have Penelope. Penelope does not want to be on the live. You can hear her voice. You don't care no more? You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, do y'all want to say hi to Penelope? Can you come over here? Because they have not seen you in person. Say hi, Penelope.
How do I get in?
Don't. Hi. There's Penelope. Thank you. Okay. I love Penelope, but we butt heads a lot. Maybe we're like each other. I don't know. But I'll get back to the story. So, with that being said, that's all times I can think about being over there. To collect rent, of course, you know. And like I said, she never was late on her rent. One time she had messaged me, you know, just like, I've been late on my, one time out of 24 months. I'm sorry, 22, 23. She said she was going to be behind a little bit due to, you know, something didn't, I don't really, her payment was late of some sort, you know. Now, that's that story. And I'm going to say something else is going to surprise you all because I tell the truth. So,
I just reached out to her, by the way. I sent her a message.
With that being said, here comes the time that I want to do my Facebook. Now, for 2 years almost, Genelle kept on saying, come on over. We'll do it, girl. I'll show you and da-da-da. She did do that. She did offer me several times. Our schedules never could meet up. And so therefore it didn't happen for a long time. And when it did, through these 2 years, I've had people message me. I've had people tell me what she said, what she didn't say, what she did, what she didn't do. Now, I can honestly tell you, I swear, I have never watched any of Genelle's lives until recently. I mean, the day that I rented it out to her and she started moving her stuff in, people was blowing up my phone. I did not want anything to judge my business relationship with her. And they didn't come off with the 8 cancers. They didn't come off with that. They came off with, are you aware of her history, her background? And I was.
Uh-oh.
So I kept on saying, you can't judge a book by its cover. You know, people deserve second chances. So if anybody on my live is one of them peoples that blew me up, that is why I never watched her lives until recently, after I started my page. So that's the God's honest truth. Whether you all want to believe that or not, that is the truth. Now, with that being said, hold on. Are you cold?
No.
Penelope, if you can keep it, Piper. Will you go get me a little jacket for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry. When I get nerves, or it's gotten chillier though, but I got the shakes. Not because I'm on anything, just because. So that's the truth. That is the God's honest truth. So Genelle's always been nice to me and respectful to me, and at the same time now, throughout this time, she would give my kids clothes and I would go through them first and make a pile to the side. Then I would let my kids come through and look at the clothes. And I'm talking about the girls. Thank you, darling.
Welcome.
So, you know, she give me little things, you know. Paxton has autism, so he's on the spectrum. And so she gave me a necklace for him one time. She just gave us some little gifts, you know, for different children. And an ashtray, different little things. Really nice tenant. I mean, I never had a problem. You know, it was really nice. Even a little... I was always thinking, wow, I felt bad. I used to feel bad that she would give me little things, and I never gave them anything like that. I would on Megan. I would send some clothes over for her that the girls grew out of, or they didn't want them. Penelope changes her mind like we change our underwear. She can buy a whole wardrobe today, and by Friday, she's getting rid of it. And the way she likes clothes is nothing like how Piper or Kaylee, and Kaylee's short anyway. So, we used to do that. Megan come over, hand Bryn or something, be like, Megan, would you like this or that? And she's like, yeah, sure. So we give it to
focus,
her.
focus.
Same thing with, Megan. My brother gave me a whole bunch of clothes one time from his stepson and brought them here, and they were all too big for my kids, or my boys won't wear them. And so I sent them over there. Now, I said, if you don't like them, that's fine. Donate them, whatever. If you like them, awesome. No lost money from me. Like, it's not like I went out and bought the stuff and then didn't have to. And then now we're going to fast forward. So that's our relationship there. You pay rent, I'm happy. I get something that I think your kids will like, I'll send it your way. You get stuff, you'll send it my way. That's what the relationship was, other than business. Now my grandson Hudson was born in September. So when a baby is born early because of medical condition, you can get preemie clothes, but doesn't mean it's going to fit him. Or you have no clothes to fit him. I did ask if she had any baby clothes that the new baby had outgrown, because we needed sleepers pretty bad. And we just didn't have the money to go out and buy brand new ones. I was waiting for the Mission to open or the clothes closet in our area. But, you know, I asked her because it started showing, you know, I knew that she had a baby that grew. I knew her grandson was growing faster than my grandson. So I just kind of out on a limb, and, you know, there you go. That's how that relationship went.
Is it Michelle? Somebody said Michelle.
My Leanne or someone else?
Leanne Stanford said, what did you think of her calling your husband Big Daddy?
I haven't seen it yet. Sorry. I've not seen it. I've heard about it. Sorry, y'all. I got a cold sore due to stress lately. So, I've not seen that post. I've heard worse. Big Daddy, don't bother me. In the whole time though, I would see things on Facebook. Now, when I say I didn't watch her reels, I didn't, or her lives, I didn't. But I am on groups in the Meade County area, and there would be like somebody saying, "Hey, if you see this woman, da 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 this and da 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 that," I would send that. I would snapshot that picture and send it to her. And of course, you know, she would just tell me it was her trolls and her haters, and so I just took it at face value. I didn't know nothing about the cancers or anything until recently. So, I don't think she told me she ever had cancer. She may have. I've had cervical and uterus. So I think I would remember that, if she had told me. But it's possible that she did. It's possible I don't remember. I was very young when I had mine. I've had parents die of cancer. So there's always treatment, by the way. I don't know. I have nothing to... There's this guy singing this song, and the song goes, "It's a damn shame." I don't know it. I listen to country. I know he's new. He's talking about our government when he sings it. But that's what I gotta say. It's a shame. So, let me go back to my story now. You all right? Okay. So, like I said, only a handful of times, maybe. I'm going to say 2, but we want to throw 5 in there, we can, but, you know, it is what it is. When I went to go set up my Facebook account, I had Facebook. When I went to go set up my, this account, Sweet and Crazy, I already had an account picked out for it. Is Mag, M-A-G, Mag's Lives. And, but I was told I couldn't use that. I needed to make it off my personal Facebook account. So that's how it went. So, how do I say this? So while I'm there, Genelle is helping me. She's doing most of the work. You know, how you want to do this, da, da, da. Answer this. What do you want the name to be? I said Sweet and Crazy. And because I can be sweet and I can be crazy. And I'll tell you why I say crazy, because my family calls me Crazy Michelle. Crazy Shell is what they call me. And I call my daughter Crazy. So it's just like a humor thing, you know, she's crazy. And they say crazy because, you know, when nobody else will do it, the crazy one does it. That was me. So, but while I was there, this is what I want to tell you all. While I was there, y'all are going to be surprised about this, but it's the truth.
Was she supposed to have animals?
Huh?
Was she supposed to have animals?
Who? She was allowed to have a dog.
Did you see her critters?
I knew about the dog. So, I was there for a couple hours doing my Facebook setup. And Megan was there, and Deacon was there, and all the kids were there. Megan did not watch them kids that day, and neither did Deacon. I want to let you all know this. The kids were content. Deacon was in his room playing a game. Megan was there. I don't know what she was doing, but when I went to several times, I think the bathroom or whatnot, or the door was open, Deacon was there playing a video game. And I don't really know what Megan was doing, but Genelle was taking care of the kids, y'all. So at that time is when I felt that this was just, I thought, wow, you know, she's taking care of the kids. So contrary to what is being shown, that's not what I could testify to. So what I could testify to is, yes, Genelle helped me set up my page, and Genelle dealt with the kids that day. I did not see Dakin or Megan taking care of the kids. And honestly, I thought I would have, because we were actually doing stuff to set up my page. So, and while I was there, house was clean and everything else. And I've never seen any animals other than Frank. So that's how it went. And then while we were there, she's like, you need a picture for your Facebook. And she took a couple of pictures, and I can't see. One with glasses, one without, I don't know. And I decided to pick something on my phone at that time. I'm pretty sure of it. And that's how that story happened. So, that's the relationship of that. That was the business relationship of that friendship and relationship. Now, I have a lot of opinions about all these lives. We all have opinions, like we have a whole. I could go on days and days with my opinions. I really could. But two wrongs don't make a right. And right now, I'm doing exactly what I probably shouldn't be doing.
Hey, Terry. Hey, Lisa Marie.
It is what it is, and that's the truth. Touche, right? Hypocritical, everything else. Yep, that's me today. I get one free pass a year. I hope you all understand that. And today is that day. Today is that day. So, by the way, now that I look back, I believe I don't know, was I naive? Was I manipulated? Is it business? Don't take it personal. I don't know. Does it hurt? No matter. Yeah, it hurts. Yeah, I'm mad. I want to tell you why I'm mad. I'm busting my butt off to take care of these kids, to take care of things. We're having issues. You know, we have personal problems, personal health problems, personal financial problems. We are not like any other normal family. We have issues. And that's our business. That's our problem. And I confided in her to know some of these things. You know, my kid, like everybody does. You confide in somebody when you're talking or blowing in the wind. You know, you're having a conversation. You're like, well, I had to quit my job because I couldn't get nothing done here, and I had to do this, and I'm taking care of my mom's, and it's been empty. Yeah, those kind of confided conversations I've been talking about. We got 5 grandkids living with us. That means 5 birthdays a year. Okay? Girls are not cheap. Boys are not cheap. That's not counting the 10 that we have also that don't get as much time with us. And then when we have spare time, we're trying to figure out what is it that we need to do in our spare time. Do we need to go to my mom's house and do that? Which it's almost an hour away. So do we have enough time to do that on a full day? After working 8-10 hours a day, do we have time to do that? Do we have time to do it after the kids get out of school? Can we leave the kids home alone and while we go? And the answer is no. We're either taking the kids with us. Can we afford fast food if we go and do work? No. Can we cook something, make sandwiches and take? No. Okay? And you know, we just have not had time to do a lot of things. We've got birthdays. We've got our own work. Like I said, I'm cleaning houses. I'm working too, part-time. Got doctor's appointments for 5. I mean, the list goes on and on. Boo-hoo, Michelle. You know, it's not like you're the only person that has problems. I know I'm not. But I really thought... Yeah, that was my problem. I thought. So let's go to March. March 1st comes. I go to collect rent. Genelle says, wait, that she's got to move. She's probably going to have to move because her finances. You know, she said all the haters, all the trolls have really put a hurting on her, and she's lost a lot of income. And I didn't even notice at the time she's telling me this, her buildings were gone. I didn't even notice it. I was surprised.
Her she sheds.
I believed her. You know, and that's what she told me in March. And yes, at this time, I did start watching the reels, lives. So I said, oh, that's sad. I hate to see you go. Now, any homeowner out there knows you don't want to see any of your renters go unless they're damaging it, destroying it, and not paying you rent.
Did she say how much the rent was? Because I don't know what she was paying over there, and I just had to step away for a minute, so I don't know if she said.
Like I said, she always paid her rent. So yeah, it was going to be sad to see her go. That pays that mortgage over there. That gives us nothing extra. That pays the mortgage, that pays the homeowner's insurance, and that pays the taxes. Anybody can go figure that out right now, what that entails to. So when I first rented it out to her, it was $14.50 a month. A year later, I made it $1,600 on rent. She said she'd like to buy it. Well, you can put 10% down. That never happened. If you're interested in buying it, they always say they have to work on their credit. This ain't my first rodeo. I've had property before. You know, I just thought 2 years, I didn't think she was going to move. And then when she told me she might have to move, I said, well, oh, that's sad. That's sad. I hate to see you go. I hope you figure it out. I hope things get better for you. That's how I talked. And that's exactly what I said. And this was in March 1st or whatever. And I believe my sister was coming down, and some of my clients had gave me some wine and champagne, and I've not drank in years. So I told my sister, when you come down, we're going to have a drinking party. So my sister comes down. I got these wines chilled, and we're going to try these wines and champagnes because I wanted to find a wine or a champagne to enjoy. And sarcastically, I sent a text message. My husband says, well, now this is March 1st. I don't know what day it was on, but I tell you, this is only a day or two later. It felt like. I could be wrong. So you all can look at the calendar. I can't see one right now. So she told me that on March 1st. That Saturday, my sister was coming down, which I think it was just a day or two later. My husband's outside working in the shop. He comes up and he says, well, shit, Michelle, she's packing up and moving. I said, what? She said she'd let me know if she had to. That ain't let me know. It's, hey, here's your 30-day notice. I'm out of here. That's not how that conversation went. I said, well, she did give me notice. She did pay. She didn't. Most renters do not care. They don't need to give you notice. I still had respect at the time that she's given me notice.
Julie Brock said, what do you think about Hannah abandoning her kids? And Kim Dowd said,
I always thought I thought you couldn't smoke on these, like on a Facebook Live or something like that. I know on TikTok you cannot for sure. At least, I don't know. I don't think you can. Anyway.
said she was paying $2K at your place.
Well, we know that's not true. She never paid $2K. And the other question, what's my opinion? Or what was it about Hannah?
Hannah abandoning her.
Oh, man. God, see, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody has them. So I'm going to tell you my opinion about any parent that abandons their child. Because I know that's what you all want to know. And I'm going to tell you how I feel. I think y'all sick. Anyone who abandoned your precious babies that the good Lord blessed you with, something's wrong with you. Your wires weren't fixed correctly. That's how I feel. Okay?
Said that Genelle said she paid you extra every month.
Not true. So, nobody paid nobody extra. No month. What I asked for is first month's, last month's, and deposit. Okay? And you can use your last month's rent if it's a 30-day notice. Which, since Genelle told me March 1st that she was moving, that means for April was all of April was, it wasn't free. She already paid for it. Meaning I wasn't going to get the payment in April. Which means she would have got her deposit at the end of April. Because she gave me the 30-day notice. So April would have came and gone. And when she moved out, here you go. Here's your deposit. We would have done a walkthrough and she would have got her deposit. Nobody paid me extra. I wouldn't be sitting here if I got paid extra. I can be paid to be quiet.
March 1st was a Saturday.
Huh? March 1st was a Saturday? Imagine that. So,
Hey, Christy.
like I said, it was really quick. She might have paid that Friday. I don't know. Now you can look on my calendar. Oh, I have my phone. And see when Aunt Carol came up. Anywho.
Her wires aren't fixed because she was raised with her mama selling her to men at 14.
Back to how my opinion about mothers abandoning their children. You know, there's some mothers out here who have a mental illness, who have children and don't have a mental illness, and then they have a mental illness. So for the greater good, they leave their children with someone else so their children are okay, safer with them because their mental illness has taken toll, okay? Let me tell you what, that's as far as I believe that. I mean, Piper has been abandoned by her mother due to drug use and mental illness. Correct, Piper?
Yes.
And what do I tell you about your mom when she's... Not only... I don't need to tell Piper anything because she knows. But I tell her too. Your mom was smart, beautiful, and a hell of a mother when she was okay. Don't I, Piper? What? I tell her, don't ever be ashamed about who your mother is. Because at one time, her mom was an awesome mom. A mom I wish I could have been. You know, she did the decorative things. She done the pretty cool things. You know, we just don't lie in this family, y'all. We don't sugarcoat it. We never have, and we never will. So, you know, there's drug abuse, there's mental illness, and there you go. And before all that, it's someone's mother, someone's daughter, so forth, and there you go. Piper is her mother's twin. She looks just like her mother. A very beautiful woman and young lady you are. Everybody tells Piper she's beautiful because she is. Now, when Piper gets older, she's going to have to make the right choices, you know, in life. And that will be on her. But, Piper, what round am I not going to do? What do I tell you all the time?
We're going to go round and round?
No, no, that's when we're arguing. I'm not going for round
2.
I'm already on round 2. I'm not, yeah, I knew you'd get it. I'm not going round 3. So if she has kids, I'm not raising them.
Misty Thompson says, are y'all still friends? She says she talks to you often.
Well, I'll get to that in just a few, Misty. All right, so with that being said, my opinion on mothers, you know, any woman to abandon her children for another man shouldn't have more than one child. If you have children, it's your responsibility to take care of them. But you all are aware that I'm a grandmother raising my grandchildren. and there's other grandparents, other people raising other people's children. And it's for either addiction or mental abuse. I'm going to have to say something's wrong with that one. Something has to be wrong with that one. I've seen some of the stuff, and like I said, I'm physically sick. Some of what I've seen would make you physically sick. I'm going to leave that there. What did you want, Piper? Piper. Sorry.
Leanne Stanford said, did you know Hannah did spicy pages?
Not till recently. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't watched them. I don't know nothing about Hannah's pages, y'all. Only what's been shown on other Facebook pages. So, I've not seen any of it. I will say that. So, that's what I can say about that. I mean, as far as I was concerned, she wasn't living there, and when she was living there, it would be here and there, hit and miss. When it comes to Will living there, he lived there, he was on the lease there. I know that he left for a short time, living somewhere else. And I know that one by Genelle and
There was men coming out of the woods?
Piper. You all, there was no men coming out of no woods. Piper.
Bobby,
You all will scare my kids, them hearing that.
Bobby said, what about the men coming out of the woods?
You know, there's fishing in Kentucky, and that's fishing on the water, not fishing in the woods. There's no men. First off, if anybody knows anything, and I'm glad you all bring that up, Genelle had cameras everywhere. So if there was men coming out of the woods, I'm pretty sure Genelle would have took that and went with the cops with it, because people would have get prosecuted. So if it happened, she made a police report, right? Because police do care in this area. They've been over there several times for, certain things, and there you go. So if that was going on, my woods are attached to her woods too, and so forth. And there's cameras, and you ain't gotta be scared. So, like, if somebody comes out of my woods right now, if somebody came out of my woods, I'd want to know why they're coming out of my woods, and two, it'd be on my cameras, and I would want to be calling the police right now, or posting it on Facebook.
Yep.
Will you turn this light on for me? They went to go get shoes. He took the boys to get shoes. Thank you. That ain't much bright. So, I did hear about that. But call the cops is what I do believe I said. I know, certainty that, you know what I believe now and what I know to be, I don't even know what I know anything to be true. I saw a post once on Mid-County, a video of somebody driving by the house and recording the house. Now I look at it, I don't know if that was real or not. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know that because, I'm sorry?
Is that our house?
Yeah, that's Papa. I don't know that now, what's the truth and what's not the truth. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see it with my own eyes. I have seen cars go by up and down this road slowly and so forth. When the post came with the kids playing outside, and I saw it on one of my local pages here, that bothered me. People are crazy.
Somebody, Misty asked, was the house left nasty?
I'll get there. Misty, I'll get there. So with that being said, anymore, I don't know what was the truth and what was a lie. I just don't. I'm gonna wind back to March. Anyway, so me and my sister comes or whatnot. My husband's in the shop. He says, hey, they're moving. I text, sent a message to Genelle saying, oh, I'm sad. I'm over here crying. That's, anytime anybody, I'm keeping peace. That's what I said. Don't take me literally. I'm not bawling, I wasn't bawling. Was I sad for her to go? Yeah, because that means I gotta re-rent it out again, I was actually going to tell her on March 1st the rent was going up to $1,800, but I didn't have to because she told me she was moving. So was I sad that one of my renters was moving out? Yes. Like I said, I never had any problems. Now, I'm also going to throw this in here. So, you still got me on there? Mm-hmm. So, listen up. So, when they say Facebook admin, I don't have an admin. So, when these groups say admin, guess what? They might actually have admins, but there's no admins.
Is she live?
Yes, I'm live, Paxton.
How many people are in there?
I don't know, honey.
129.
129, Paxton,
Look,
man.
Look at my new shoes.
Okay, well, here.
I told you go.
Here, he don't have to go. Here, go ahead. You want to say hi?
Look
Oh
at
my God, your feet are getting huge. You were 8. Did you get them or Papa?
People told me I could.
No way. Finally?
I know.
Oh. All right, you got lucky. Oh, back them up. They can't see them. See? Paxton went shopping with his papa. The boys got new shoes. That was nice. Were you all behaved?
Yeah.
All right.
Look at that.
So that's Paxton, man. Sorry, y'all.
You humongous.
I know.
It's my size too.
Nike.
Look, spin it.
Talk to Papa about it.
How are you? Oh.
Hold on. She's doing the live with me.
How many people?
I'm going to explain that.
How do you know?
It's show. There you go.
134 now. Dang.
Do you want to say hi?
Everybody's being so nice.
Hey, Paxton, you're
Nice
the one.
shoes, who are these people?
I don't know.
How do they know my name?
Because I'm saying it, Paxton. Say hi.
Hi, guys.
Here.
Why is everybody so nice? That's not normal.
How long ago did we want to do this? Do you remember?
Why is everybody so nice? That's not normal. The kid said that. But you know what? I like this. This is cool. In sharp contrast to Genelle and a lot of others for that matter. Yeah, she's live and she's a little frazzled. She's trying to do her thing and say what she's got to say. She's nervous. But then the kids are there and she's talking to them, and she, instead of saying, get out of here, go, get out. It's the opposite. And you know what? I like that.
How long?
A couple years ago.
That's right. So, Mama is starting it, and then what are you going to do?
Well, I don't know.
You're going to start doing your page now? Because you started way before me.
Yeah, I only have one video, though.
One video. I'm on a live.
Go subscribe to Go Kart Kid.
Go Kart Kid?
Yeah.
Is that on Facebook? No, because you're not allowed to have it. YouTube.
Sarah. On YouTube.
Okay, Go Kart
Denise said
Kid.
hi. Sarah said hi to Paxton. Tammy said cool shoes.
Right, Kate.
Cool shoes. Shut the door,
Barbara
bud.
said hi.
Please.
When I'm done, can I take a shower?
Of course. No, Piper, you have to pay $0.25 to take a shower. You're not allowed to take showers here.
I was just asking because it's getting late.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. So, the reason you all heard Penelope talk about Nikes is,
Right, Tracy? Yep.
We used to not buy Nikes.
I'm trying to figure out the reason why. I
Oh,
always-
Carla, what up?
So, my husband did
It's
not
just-
want to give
it's
his
the
money
same-
to Nike
Look, the short
because,
braid on the flag.
yes, he's a retired vet. You got 2 pairs?
Yeah.
Which ones
What
are your
about me,
play
bro?
shoes? Yeah, what about me too, bro?
Look at
Did
show them.
all those
Should've
are
gotten
on
some red
sale? Where'd you all go?
We went to Academy. These ones were at the mall. The other ones were at
Pascal
Academy.
said he's gonna go follow you. I don't know.
All right, you might get some followers, bud. Fist bump. Thanks.
This girl named Sally Joe, it seems she's causing drama. I don't know.
She's online.
Yeah, people are telling her to go away.
Yes, go away, Sally. Go away.
You're giving her a shout out.
No, it's okay.
Hold on. Who?
I don't know how to block you, but I'm going to
I know how
learn.
to block her.
You can then. Go ahead. She'll just come back on with something
Piper,
else.
who said this
Okay.
person actually
Or, Piper, don't block nobody yet. But the fun's not over with, ladies and gentlemen. Don't block her yet. Because I know who she is.
A lot of people.
I want to
Okay.
give them a shout out.
Okay. I will.
Wait, have you
Why
gotten
are
any
you shouting
gifts?
people out? What's
Have you gotten
happening?
any gifts?
No, Paxton, I just started. What do you mean gifts? Like the stars, I'm not monetized yet, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
I know, I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you did there.
Paxton, it's not like TikTok Live. You don't get gifts automatically.
TikTok does that?
TikTok does lives and you can get like $200 gifts and stuff.
You have to have like.
Oh, for
you
your
have to have,
games and stuff
you
when
have
you're
to have-
playing them?
No, you can do.
No.
You could just be talking,
It's
talking
not-
about your life and stuff.
If you just like doing what you're doing on TikTok, you can get money. But you have to have over 1,000 followers to go live.
Okay, well, all right. Thank you, bud. Will you go back in so we can fit? Because your shoes look awesome. I know, he's upside. I'm asking him to go in. Hold on, we got one more. You got the same things.
No.
I don't have my glasses on. Hold on,
Like you said,
guys.
I love the kids' name cannot be Paxton and Piper.
Their mother did that. Their dad's name is Paul.
There's more.
Huh?
There's more.
Oh, more.
Theodore,
th-
Aurora, Penny.
yeah, but I'll tell them why your all's names. Yes. Oh yeah, I like them. Now you want to say hi? I'm on a live.
I said,
You want? They can't see you over there.
hi.
All right, love you, buddy. I'll be in shortly. Okay. Stay on, Sally. I got some say for you. It's all right. If you don't, it's okay. It's freedom of speech.
Amen.
Anything else, Piper? Where was I? So there you go. Figure of speech. I'm over here crying. I'm over here, sad. It was a figure of speech. All right. So now we're going to go to, hey, now that I know you're loading up, let me know when I can post it for rent, for sale, whatever I decide to do. Let me know, yada, yada, yada. And I never got a response. Oh, I will. Just nothing. So I get up every morning and go to work very early, 4 in the morning. So I can see when people are coming and going, like Will to work. And when there was no more traffic, and it was really soon, I was like, what's going on? The car was gone. Everything was gone over there. Genelle and her dad came and got the trampolines, which I was kind of surprised about that, but it's okay because I thought she said she was going to leave them there and my daughter could have one, but it's okay. I was like, no, you don't give nothing away. My daughter will pay. You bought them. She'll pay you for them. But it didn't happen. Something, And then I got a message. Let's see. I went to work on Tuesday. I went to work on, this was last week. Yeah. I went to work last Tuesday. And I guess that's before all this rain hit. So I went to work last Tuesday. My husband started mowing the grass. And then it begins. I have my kitty.
Where did the she sheds go?
I don't know. I guess they were rented. I don't know where the sheds went. She couldn't afford them. She let them go back. She told me. That's what she told me. So anyways, Tuesday, I get off of work on Tuesday, and I'm petting my cat, y'all. This is my cat. This is Patches. This is and this definitely is not an all-black cat. It's the only cat we have. Patches is about 20 pounds. And,
45.
Huh? You said 45 pounds? Yeah. He's a fat cat Pat.
Fat cat.
So anyways, Tuesday I get off work. My husband said he was going to mow grass before it rained so he wouldn't get out of control.
They said Genelle said the whole house was sick with the flu for the whole month of March.
They weren't there. They left. I don't know. I mean, when I saw her in March,
There's a camera
huh?
in Megan's room.
Okay, yeah, just ignore I'm going to let Piper ignore the messages for a minute. Yes, just
Very good.
don't. Because some things are scary to other kids, y'all. So, sorry. Piper, look at me. Stop reading them for a minute. Just let them scroll, because I got to get through this part. Okay? But thank you, Piper. You're awesome.
That was scary.
That's how you interact with your kids.
Oh, Lord. When Genelle paid her rent in March, yes, she did sound sick when she was talking to me. And she was emotional when she was talking to me about having to move. I believe that everything she told me was heartfelt. With that being said, emotional. Which finances can be emotional if you lose a job and whatnot. So I believed every bit of it. With that being said, last Tuesday, I got off work. Yeah, Tuesday. I came home. My husband said he was working on the lawnmower. He got tore up somehow or another. And I was like, what's wrong? He's like, you need to come and see this. I'm like, what? He's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, what's wrong? He's like, next door. And I was like, what are you talking about? And the lawnmower got tore up. And he said, I just got 4 bags of trash out of the front yard. And something in the front yard tore up my lawnmower. So he was in there trying to, in the shop trying to fix his lawnmower. So we go over there. We go in the house. And I got, and you see one of my kiddos. Who is that? Theodore. So we go over there. And the front door is unlocked. The back door is unlocked. Next door to the whole house. Now, remind you, I have put this on Facebook Marketplace. And the house is all unlocked. And I'm like, no, she wouldn't. Well, back door was unlocked and broke. Nobody broke in, nothing. I said, what do I do? I couldn't lock it. I came over to the house. I got my house keys. Guess what? My house keys did not fix the... sorry, I'm being sarcastic. I know. Is that why you're laughing?
No, because they took the doorknobs.
How do you know they took...
You told me. They took the doorknobs.
So, I thought you were laughing because I'm being sarcastic. So, I'm like, I come over here and I get the keys to go lock up the house. Right? No. You wouldn't say my keys wouldn't work. Somebody must have changed the locks. So, it was dark. You know, it's late in the evening. So, can't lock up the house at all. You can lock up the front door from inside, but you couldn't lock the back door because you can't lock the house up. So, lights were still on. So we got out of there. We got out there. Then come Wednesday, I said, what do I do? He's like, don't say a word. Just wait until the keys come in. We had to order new keys. He didn't want me to say anything because all it takes in Kentucky is for someone to go back into the home and make you evict them. And we already know how that works in Meade County. It doesn't do very well. You can go after them. You can get judgments. But who's going to get money out of a turnip? You know? So, with that being said, that was Tuesday. We ordered the locks. They said they were going to be here Friday. I got physically ill Tuesday.
They said my dad changed the locks.
Well, thanks for telling me now.
They showed it on her video. On a video she had.
Yeah, changed my locks, changed my doors. I had no key to lock up my own property. No way to secure my own home. A brand new home, by the way. This home is only 4 years old. Just to let you all know. 4 years old. It will. 4.5 years. 20, 21, 22, 23. Sorry. 19. Hold on. 20. 5 years old.
The house?
Yeah. I thought it was less.
2020, right?
2020.
Yeah, so 5 years.
Yeah. Okay. So anyways, we go in the house. I'm blind, y'all. I'm blind. I'm so blind. I go inside. There's no furniture in the house. It looks pretty decent. You know, normal wear. Dirt, you know. Normal things, y'all. Normal. That's what it looked like. There was one mattress in there. It was normal. I told my husband, I said, I'm good with this. This is better than $8,000 worth of damage from the last person. He said, Michelle, did you go in the bathroom?
Oh boy.
No. Did you? You know, I'm stupid. I'm naive. So.
Did they take our toilet?
Piper, I'm not going to answer your questions. I'm going to answer questions. And no, there's a toilet there. I paid for that. It broke while she was there. All right. So anyways, the back doors broke. Both back doors broke. By the way, the screen door and the back doors broke. You couldn't shut it. The locks on the doors were broke. The front door did not look broke. The front screen did not look broke as of right now, as I can tell. The laundry area from the back looked up to be okay. Go down to the hallway. I'm gonna call the master bedroom number 1, and then there's 4 bedrooms. So I'm gonna go master, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 5-bedroom house. Master was in excellent condition. I saw no damage. That was Genelle's bedroom, from my understanding. No damage in that room. Thank you, Genelle. No damage in your room. Might have been nope, not even a broken blind. Thank you. I appreciate it. Not much work to do in there. Okay. Let's go to bedroom number 1. Let's go to living room.
She said it didn't break. One of the kids flushed some medicine bottle down the toilet.
Who said that?
Ginny Springer.
I didn't know that. I don't know. She told me it broke. When Genelle moved in, the toilet had a crack in it, and I said, and when I say a crack, you know how a toilet bowl has like a crack in the lid, but nothing's leaking out of it. So I said, you know, this toilet's fine. It has a small crack in it. If it ever breaks, let me know. She sent me a receipt one month. She didn't even send me a receipt. She minused a toilet off, and I said, what's that? She said, I forgot to tell you the toilet broke, and I had to replace it. So she took it off rent. And I said, next time something like that happens, you have to tell me, for me able, well, thank you. Yeah, I didn't want to worry you or whatnot, you know, put you out, you know. We did it. I would have liked to see the toilet that got broke before, because it was just the toilet bowl at the time, but I just let it go. Anywho, with that being said, you know, blinds were broke. That's normal, y'all. Floors are dirty. That's normal, y'all. Even having to repaint a home is normal. I got a kid behind me. Holes from hanging up pictures, that's normal. Excessively, maybe not so normal, but put it this way. I was physically sick when I got to the bathroom. So
Jenny Springer said, I think someone is reporting your live. You're starting to freeze a bit.
Somebody's reporting my live. It's okay. It's the truth.
If you do get banned, though, you're gonna have to start on the account.
I've done nothing wrong here.
He hasn't.
So, sorry, y'all. I will comment these
Hey, Davis and
after
Tammy.
the live. So, anyways,
Or
I
Davis
went in the
and
bathroom.
Tammy.
I have a
M.
roof
Tammy,
leak
sorry.
in my bathroom. My bathroom cabinets are destroyed, and so is my bathroom mirror. You know what? I lied. Genelle's room is not perfect. She took my shower head. She took a $200 shower head out of that bathroom. Besides that, it's perfect. Just without the shower head. Let's see. Anyways, back in the main bathroom, the cabinets are destroyed. The mirror's destroyed. I have a leak in my roof because I'm going to assume somebody climbed up on the roof and decided to nail shit to the freaking, excuse my language. So nobody told me there was a roof leak. The stove in the kitchen is disgusting. The refrigerator glass is broke. The things on the side of the doors broke. I mean, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm over it. I was physically sick Tuesday night. Couldn't go to work Wednesday. Didn't go to work Thursday. Physically sick.
Yeah. Well, I muted. I was wondering if I was hoping I would never hear at the end of the day. At the end of the day. Like, ugh. But that's okay. She's I'm not yelling at her. But is it I notice she does say a lot. With that being said, with that being said, with that being said. Is that a Kentucky thing or because I don't really hear it a lot anywhere. And I know one of the pages is called "With That Being Said," right? I'm just curious if you guys say that over there a lot.
What's today? Monday? Did I work Friday? No. I was supposed to go somewhere. I was supposed to work somewhere Friday at somebody's house. I don't know if it was Ellie's or Bobby's. Either way, I couldn't. I was still physically sick. I think I worked over Friday. No, I worked over here Friday. I got washing walls done and one floor done so far. That's it. And all day, I got one bedroom done out of 5-bedroom house. So, stay tuned for pictures and I'll post. Doesn't matter now. No, not really.
That's okay. I mean, I was just teasing anyway.
But it won't be rented out in April or May. So not only do I need to take care of April's payment and May's payment, actually not April's because, you know, as you well know, I already got April's with her last month's rent. She's out. She had the utilities turned off when she realized I was over there. And I know that. She told me, sent me a message this past Wednesday, that Will left the doors unlocked because he lost his key.
Stephanie Smith said she made it sound like she was cleaning everything for you and that she paid you to the end of April so that she had time to clean. And then somebody called her trashy, H-A-G.
Let me tell you what, I showed Piper a picture today of the stove. And I showed her our stove.
I can make a slideshow of you if you want to post it on your Facebook. I can make a slideshow of all the pictures of the house.
The befores and after, when we're done. Mm-hmm. Piper says she knows how to work this phone, and she can do a before and after picture of some stuff. Of, you know, well, I don't have a before picture of the stove inside, Piper.
I can make a slideshow of how dirty it. If all the pictures of the house before you started cleaning, I can if you have pictures, I can.
Yeah,
make a
I got
slideshow.
videos. I got pictures of it.
I can make a video
Yeah.
for you, and you can post it.
Hi, Kaylee. Okay, that's
Somebody
Kaylee.
said you can take her to court for the damages.
What's I could take her to court
And someone
and
has a
get a
question.
judgment. What's it matter?
Yeah, actually, she's doing good. I know the first few minutes,
Like any
first little while, she was very nervous, obviously, but once she gets
I know
rolling,
who they
she's
work,
all right.
Who they bank with, where they work. She doesn't work. They can't garnish. They can't do a judgment. So it's a long. We will have to see right now because there's a deposit and whatever's after the deposit, and then we'll go from there. Me and my husband will. We're getting pretty tired of people taking advantage of us. Normal wear and tear, normal cleaning, we get that. We really do. Holes in the walls, and Genelle told me there was a hole that Hannah did, and that she just saw it. And she said she was going to clean it for me and have it all ready, that she would not want to put me in that position. Well, guess what? You did. So for someone who says that we're buddies and besties, you know, you did. You did that to me. I've done nothing to you, and you did that to me. I spent all day Friday cleaning, all day Saturday in this rain. I picked up 8 bags of trash out of the woods, and you did that to me. And today, NTI day, my kids did their NTI, and guess what they had to do? They had to go out in the backyard and pick up that trash that you left there that you've been burning in the burn pit. Yeah, and you dug a hole for it. You ain't supposed to burn trash. Why would you burn trash? You have garbage
It
services.
wasn't even a burn pit. We never had a burn pit over there.
No, she put a burn pit. The boys had to go clean it. It had clocks in it, clothes in it, bottles, tires, drums, brakes from cars. Now, what in the hell? Beer cans? Now, are you unbelievable? Burning trash just stunk. I could always smell. You let the cat out. That's what he wants. Thank you, Piper. I could always smell the plastic burning at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Because I sit outside at night, y'all. I'm a smoker. This is what I call my oasis. I sit out here at night, and I would always tell Sam, someone's burning trash.
So she lives nearby,
It was
huh?
our own place, burning trash, our renter.
Denise
So, yeah.
Turner said when you went to her place, you never noticed how bad it was, or did she just make sure you went into her bedroom?
I've never seen. No, it's always clean. I've never gone nowhere but the living room to her bedroom. Her bedroom was nice. Her house is cleaner. Her house was cleaner than mine. She was showing me. No, I never saw it. That's what I'm telling you. Never saw it. Hell, I even asked her if I could hire her to decorate my bedroom when she sent me pictures after moving in. She sent me pictures of her bedroom and stuff. I thought it was beautiful. I was like, oh man, I need to hire you to come and do my bedroom. I'm telling you, no. Kids? No. I never saw that. There's not a spot on these. It took me all day to do one bedroom, scraping a floor, gum and gunk off, and I had to wash from ceiling to floor down and scrape. And the doors and paint, there's glitter, there's God knows what else on there. I got one bedroom done and a small of the hallway. Now I have a check-in list before she moved in, and now I have proof with the checkout, and I'll post pictures. Like I said, just by the eye, it looks kind of good. But
Hey, Cindy.
every wall needs to be painted. The bathroom cabinets are ruined. The bathroom mirror's ruined. The kitchen cabinets are destroyed. I'm going to put pictures later in this burn pile that I'm trying to explain to you all. She made it sound like it was a tire that she had to get rid of. This burn pile is not just a regular burn pile. She dug down into the ground and dug a hole to put stuff in to burn. Clothes, bottles, clocks. I was at work today. This is what my husband told me. So, and I know my husband that day got 4 bags of trash out of the front yard. He said, I got 8. At least 8 bags. That's not counting stuff, that we put in the garbage can beforehand. I didn't count them. Put stuff all up in the woods. So in this burn pile, this is
Somebody
what.
said Genelle was in here.
Huh?
Somebody said Genelle was in here. But I was gonna say-
It's okay. It's all right. She can comment. I'm not lying. That's one thing I'm not.
Before you rent it out, we should take, after we fix everything up, we should take pictures of everything, just in case.
I've already got it. You don't do this to people that you call friends. You don't hurt people like this. I've done nothing to you but be nice and good to you. So if you're on here, welcome to my world now. Since you took your kids and enjoyed yourselves during spring break, enjoy that. Because I had to send my kids off because I had to work. I was busting my butt off to give you back your money. I was busting my butt off to make sure your kids did not do without. I was busting my butt off because you told me you lost your income and I was worried about you. Now, who's laughing at who? I'm glad the joke's on me, but you ain't going to get me again. So, Genelle, if you're on here, enjoy yourself. I'm glad you're resting today because I wasn't. I was busting my butt off to pay this mortgage payment, to pay for the damages. So, that's why I have not blocked you. I want you to see this. I want you to see this. This is sweet and crazy. How's that for your kicks? You had me physically sick. What you did is unbelievable. You don't call somebody like me a friend and do that to them. Because anybody that's my friend, you can guarantee they've never had me treat them that way. So, I don't like backstabbers neither. It's all right. I'm just telling my truth because it's the truth.
Man, she's not happy.
So, and you ruined my kitchen cabinets. So, here's what got my husband looking, Genelle, is in the burn pile, you forgot to burn the cabinets that you tore up that went to our kitchen. So he starts looking around like, huh? And see, I had went around the day before and didn't notice it. But you broke the cabinets, then put a piece of plywood in there, and then held it up by canned goods. It's done. It's over with. But thanks to you, I cannot rent it out right now, nor can I sell it right now. So I'm going to have to clean it really good. Going to have to get some work done. Going to have to do a lot of stuff. Oh, and you know what? Now I know why your electric bill was $900. You had the heat on 80-something. That will do it. We have a huge house here, and our bill is not over $4. However, I do keep it on 68 and 69. Piper, if you all are cold, what do I tell you to do?
Put on a jacket.
Put on a jacket. Yeah, don't tell me you're cold with shorts on and a tank top. So, I have been watching some of those videos, and all the kids are half dressed, no socks, no shirt sometimes. That's okay. That's normal.
Dirty
That's all
feet.
right.
Dirty,
Nothing wrong with
nasty,
that.
dirty
I'm
feet.
not here for that. But,
I mean, we've seen it. Like nasty, dirty feet. Like, I don't, yeah, I don't know. You guys are moms. I don't know of a single mom that would let your own kid back in the house after they've been outside in the dirt and their bottom of their feet are black. and you're gonna run on, on the carpet or on, and they're gonna clean now.
God, I guess I would have to take clothes off too if it was that hot inside. Hot mess. You left me. You ruined. The floor was already ruined in one spot. I'll give you that. But you ruined several other
They
spots.
said the stuff she burned wasn't alive. She burned a bunch of stuff alive.
Y'all can share that video. Send it to me. There's nothing I can do. It's too late now. I guess who said it best? That I got threatened. What? I didn't get threatened. I've done nothing wrong. Now this is what I've got to say. There's a lot of people on here raising their grandbabies. There's a lot of people on here that have been feeling really sorry for you. It looks like a lot of people have been taken advantage of. But you know what? Here's what I got to say about that. Nobody put a gun to their head. They decided to send you whatever they sent you or do what they did that. Nobody put a gun to their head. I will admit to that. Nobody put a gun to nobody's head. I'm not asking nobody to stop doing what you all like, but I'm telling you, I've been conned. Good grief, I've been conned.
Hey, Michelle just got back to me. I told her to stop by and say hi.
Can you believe it? Holy cow, I've been conned. I was conned not to judge a book by its cover.
You've been Genelled. You got Genelled.
I'm still a good-hearted person. I'm still not going to judge a book by its cover. I'm still going to judge a book by its person. It's okay. I'm all right with that. I'll start doing home inspections now. So to my renters out there that are renting from me, sorry. I got to do it because we can't keep on renting out these homes to people that keep on doing this. We can't afford it, and you're like, well, anyways, I didn't get to do nothing with my grandkids on spring break because I had to work to pay for stuff. I was trying to make money back. There's a lot of things. I don't get to rest. I don't get a day off. I work 7 days a week. So if you get to sleep in 8 hours and get a rest, I'm glad you do. I'm so happy for you. Today we did NTI and then we went and cleaned up your trash out of the backyard. I worked though. My kids did that. So my husband and my boys did that. So I appreciate that. So they were rewarded to go get a pair of shoes. It's our tax season time. So our taxes came in.
I think she moved
so
March
I want
1st.
to let you know, you thought you had us. You thought you were going to hurt me. But everything happens for a reason. And so, you know what? We'll take care of this house. We'll take care of the damages. And we'll come after you when we get your bill together. So just sit tight, honey, because I'm coming. I'm coming with the county attorney. And I'll find you. And I'll get you. Because you're going to pay this family back. Because you ain't taking from my babies or myself. I work really hard for what I got going on. What's wrong, Piper?
Okay.
Is it not showing no more?
It is.
It is.
I was just making sure.
All right. So, with that being said, any questions that I did not answer?
No.
You think I got them all? Anybody else got any questions? Thank you for doing that tonight for me. What's on there?
I don't think there's no new questions.
All right, Bobby's. Oh, I want Sally Joe. So, all right, y'all sitting in your seat. Put your seatbelt on. Genelle, I got one. Mama said don't say nothing if it was nice. So, admins, people.
Oh boy.
If you all have your own Facebook and admins, she said, ready, Genelle? Touche. I don't have any admins. I'm my own admin. So, Hallie, Joe, go yourself. And anybody else. I know who you are, Genelle. And how do I know that? You showed it to me in your bedroom when you set up my Facebook. Genelle is all her admins. There, told your secret. That's the only thing I know to tell. Other than that, I can't tell you no secrets, y'all, because I don't know any. Except for what I told you. House was clean when I went there to visit. 2 times that I recall. So, Sally Joe is Genelle. She forgot that she told me she was all her admins. And guess what? She forgot she told me this. And then she starts messaging me to drop, listen to this, to block Laura Cottrell off my Facebook. She's like, yeah, she's no good. This person and this person and this person is no good. You need to block them. They're nothing but ugliness for you. So guess what? She forgot her own lie. And let me also say this. Anybody that is on my page that came from Genelle's page, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. No, the trolls didn't get to me. No, the haters didn't get to me. I know that's what you're thinking. I'm sorry. I do appreciate that you're over here watching me. I do. If you stay, I'm appreciated.
Somebody with the account named Sprinkles said, Piper, tell your mama I live in Brandenburg and I will come help her clean that house for free.
You know what? Thank you, Sprinkles. You, right now, I'm going to tell y'all something.
Also, Denise said, Cash App and P.O. Box, we gotta help
I'm not
this
doing it.
lady. I'm
not doing it because I'm not her. I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all going to be really surprised about this. You girls have no idea. I don't know all your names because I don't. So apparently, when this happened, when I tell you I got physically sick, I did. I puked. I got shook. I cried. I prayed to God. I did it all. Why? There's always tons of whys. And I'm going to tell you what. Someone's story is always worse than our story. I'm going to say 2 handfuls, maybe more handfuls of people offered. How much money do you need? I'm not kidding. How much money do you need? Michelle, do you need us? We're on our way. Do you want us to come in and help you? Michelle will help. No. These ladies offered, and maybe gentlemen too.
Somebody said you have more views than Genelle right now.
Well, she's probably going live. It's okay. It's okay. It happened the last time. Let me help you. So when you go live, I go live. She's got 10 phones in front of her, so she sees it. I'm okay with that. It's all right. But I want to thank whoever offered me to come and fix my home and replace my roof or fix my roof or the trash. I know y'all are watching. My husband said he saw several vehicles today come by. I know y'all are. And I want to thank you all so much from the bottom of our hearts. We never knew. You all offered so much and know nothing of us, just what we show you. So I want to thank you all who offered to come over and help clean. I've been offered so much, I don't even know what to say, except for thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not going to take anything. I don't want anything, but I so much want to show you my love.
And I remember, I've been fortunate enough that I have not lived in apartments a lot, right? But when I did, I remember the preparing for the move out, because it wasn't just move out and disappear. We had these little holes in the wall from nails and stuff, and I made it a point. I left it all patched up. We had the carpets vacuumed, shampooed, cleaned it up good. Bathroom was cleaned up. Anything I needed painted was painted. But for the most part, if there were any cracks or holes in the wall or, things like that, I patched them all up and left them paint ready took out all the garbage. I didn't leave anything in there. And I remember thinking this is normal. This is what you're supposed to do. I didn't even think, not even for a second, that, I just leave that. They can throw it out. And I don't understand how people can go into a place, destroy it, and then just take off. It's such an inconvenience. It costs a lot of money in repairs. Plus, it's an inconvenience. Now they got to spend time, not to mention money, but time. So instead of renting it out real quick, now the time to fix it. Now, possibly a month lost rent. And, just because somebody owns a house or a property doesn't mean they're wealthy. It doesn't. It really doesn't.
From the bottom of my heart, just the suggestion was much love than you could only imagine. So I do appreciate that. I know I'm probably going to lose people, and that's okay. Like I said, I'm not doing this to make a living. That's okay. We're doing this for us. We're doing this for our family. And I'm sorry it took so long. And I'm sorry for any Genelle's followers that I had to be the bad person, bad news, person, however it goes.
Don't even apologize, because I'm sure they are really not shocked. I'm sure they are not shocked. Even the ones that hardcore follow Genelle, they gotta know they've heard all this stuff before. They can't be surprised. They can't be.
My tongues get twisted sometimes. So I'm sorry about that. And yeah, y'all love whoever you want. Y'all, it's a free country. Don't you love America? But as of today, Sally Joe and Genelle and whoever else, y'all can do your own thing, because you ain't got Michelle, and Michelle's out of here. So you can go kiss her where the sun don't shine. And if you want to kiss it, I'll let the sun shine it, because I know the truth, and this is the truth. And should be ashamed of yourself telling people you've had all them cancers. My mother died of cancer, lung cancer. My biological father died of cancer. So many people, cancer of all things. Stroke. I wonder why you didn't tell me about the stroke. I was a nurse.
She really gave her back her deposit before she checked the apartment? Are you sure? Is that what she said? I could have swore, since she said she was leaving, whatever the deposit was, she used that for the last month's rent.
So you didn't tell me a lot about these things. I wonder why. Well, if it ever was true or is true, I guess you'll need to show your proof now, because you never have, from what I could tell. Are they okay? It's still there. All right. So this whole time. So any questions? You got as long as this cigarette, because I think, oh shoot. Sorry, y'all. It's 8:52. Sorry, Piper. Any questions? I'm gonna look out. Do you need to go do something, Piper?
Take a shower, maybe.
Okay, you want to? I can, if you all don't mind, I'll try to read as much as I can.
You can probably read better on this because it's bigger.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Love you, Piper. Thank you.
Good kid.
All right, y'all. I'm going to look at this tablet here that I have and see. Trashed. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that with Mason. Sorry. Yes, I am the landlord.
I hope she did change her password, because I didn't know that Con helped her.
No, we're not sisters. No relationship at all. Not related. I'm not for sure where she moved, so I don't know if they're in the same school district.
Hey, Genelle. Is it Genelle here watching?
Um,
If you have anything to say, feel free to say it. Or if you know Janelle,
it's okay. What's up?
if she wants to say something about this, she surely can.
Zena. Yes. That's one of my favorite sayings. Everything happens for a reason. Yes. Everything. You never know what this reason was. So good possibility. I'm sorry for your loss on your papa. Yeah, cancer sucks. You know, they find cures for everything else, but for some reason, not that one. I think we should tell President Trump we need the cure for free.
No.
Okay, let's see.
I got some pictures that were sent. I'll show them after.
Joni said,
If I can confirm that's the
I
house.
don't know where I'm at on this. Oh, there's too many. I don't know nothing about Hannah. What can I help you with, Joni? Will did move out, but then he moved right back in a couple months later. Yes, if someone's got cameras in their whole house, should have proof of stuff, right? I don't believe a lot of it, especially that. I don't believe it. There's too much. Sorry. I don't know who her new landlord is.
I hope they called for a reference. Because she would be like, let me tell you a little something about Janelle. Got a cup of coffee? All right, we're going to need a pot. Yeah. Okay, good, good.
Somebody's going to have to update Jerry Huff there. Yes, the house is trashed. It's going to take a while to clean it up.
And you had so many. I know some of them are small kids, but there's a lot of able-bodied children and people there. And you come in, you pick up trash, and you clean up and stuff. It's like it's not like she had to do it all herself.
Nope, the kids never played with my kids. Yes, Will was on the lease. No, she did not leave all her furniture there. She left one mattress and lots of trash outside. I know, Leanne, y'all have a lot of questions, but this won't be good. This ain't how I want to start. I don't want to have to start my story I don't want to start my page, over and over and over answering questions, because eventually it will get old, and I get one free day a year, and today's the day to talk bad about somebody. So, and I'm only, like I said, Mom said, don't say nothing if you don't have nothing nice to say at all. I get one day a year to say, so I can say something.
But you're not talking bad. You're talking about your experience and what happened with her. So you're not necessarily bad mouthing someone. You're just exposing what happened to you.
So, I know. Well, I've not tried to close that door, so I don't know. But the other 4 bedrooms are all off track. So they're all going to have to be fixed. None of them you can close unless you pick up. I swear, it looks like a bunch of monkeys were swinging on doors and cabinets there. First off, if you got cameras in every room in your house, ain't nobody gonna fondle you. So, if something happened, then I would suggest it happened in a room. I'm not gonna call a child liar. That's something I'm just not gonna do. I can't. So, I hope it didn't happen. For Megan's sake.
I don't think it happened. There was too much coaching going. She's talking about when Megan, remember I played that video or all those little video clips when Megan was saying that Mason would come and, and Genelle was right there coaching her. That's why I don't, you know what? I don't believe it. I think like we said back then, I think they were trying to make Mason look bad when it comes to the custody, of the baby. I think that's why they said stuff like that. And it's crappy that Genelle is teaching that little girl Megan to be like that. That is not good.
No. Amy Nicole, I don't think she's embarrassed at all. The more hate she gets, the more love. Yeah, the more everybody hates on her, the more she gets. That doesn't bother her. No. A lot of people did try to warn me. And that's why I said, I get what I get, Oh, yes. I got a video of when I went in. Of what it looks like.
Yeah, she says she took video.
I think, I think the kids are safe. Yeah, I do. I don't know what they call it. There's kids, Down syndrome or something, where, I don't know. I can't comment on that because there's all kinds of other things. There's mental, physical, verbal, who knows. Yeah, Joni, I agree. You have to believe the child. until she comes forward. Yeah, you just have to. Yeah, there was a time period that Will was not around. I did ask M if she was okay. And she said she was okay. I don't know what's going on here. Hold on.
Nope, nothing at all.
Sorry.
Nothing has been said. Because it didn't happen.
Oh, I can't read it. Sorry, y'all. There was my husband saw a black cat. Yes, there was a black cat. Still here. Can't get it. Somewhere outside. I don't know whose cat it is. But it belongs to none of our neighbors around here. I've asked them all. My cat is black and white. She did not break the lease. The lease was coming up for renew in April. It was the end of her lease.
She just left all the damage.
Joyce, you're correct. I believe he's an enabler. I think he's aware of a lot. He needs to, grow. I will be.
Yo, Debbie, what up?
Jaslyn or Jaslyn.
Hey,
I will
Debbie.
be. Okay, you're right. Genelle was upset when her tenants trashed her place. Only if I could get my home trashed like her place was, that would be nothing. It would look good. That would look good. Laura, how could you tell I was crying? I guess I didn't hide that very well. So, yes, Cindy, she did tell me some story about Bobby Stadley said Sally Joe's hiding. Oh. Sally Joe got quiet. She'll be back. If not her, it'll be somebody else, y'all. Don't forget that. All right. So, that's funny. I'm sorry. It's not funny, but I have to find something to laugh about.
Yeah, it is, Mike. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that they're watching, and that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't need to do damage control. My locks are changed now. My locks are changed, meaning I got locks on there now, and so nobody can break in. And we had it watched for days until the locks came in, because that's what's going to happen is, I messaged her and told her the locks, Will lost his key, and somebody else went in and did that when those pictures are posted. So I'm pretty sure that's what the excuse is going to be. I could be wrong. She might just ignore it, like a lot of things she ignores. It's okay. It is what it is. But when it comes to social media, y'all, I do work a lot, and I don't go looking for all the sites that talk about Genelle. I don't. I've just recently started watching now, and I will say, I'm sorry. I do have to admit that. I'm sorry. Because I am. And like I said, when I was over there with Genelle setting up my page, if I thought anything was wrong, considered abuse, I would have said something. I'm not a person. Oh, not my business, not going to say nothing. That's not me. I'm to protect children, not to hurt them. So if I would have saw anything wrong, I would have said something. Sorry. I also came home that night and talked to my husband about it. And I said, I guess she just does it. She just lets them, the haters, the trolls, I guess she just lets them run it because it just pays her bills. He said, what do you blame? And I didn't.
Hey, Felicia.
I thought, well, she's portraying this story when she's actually this way. So now I don't know. I don't know. You can take, I don't know anymore. I'm right now not good at judging. You know, I would say I can't judge right now because I should have seen that coming a mile away. I should have, right there, smacked me dead. I should have seen that, guys, and I'm sorry. I didn't. I really apologize for that. But if I would have saw anything, I would have said something, and I didn't. So, you know, I just assumed maybe that's what she wanted to portray out, that, you know, Megan and Dakin always took care of the kids, because I did not see that. Now outside, I always saw them outside playing. I did see that, and them watching the kids. But that's not normal. From my point of view, and I'm going to tell you why. You know, Zoe and Delilah's here. I can't go jump out on that trampoline. They want to jump, so I tell the girls, "Oh, go out there with them." Today, Penelope was watching the girls for some extra money or whatnot, but most of the time, I tell the girls, Kaylee, Piper, somebody, if I'm watching the girls, will you go jump on the trampoline with the girls, or you know, whatever kid it is, and they do it. You know, hey, do this or do that. So I can't say it's not something I wouldn't do myself. Or, you know, when I was younger, all of the kids took care of the little ones. You know, that's how it was. But when I was there, that's not what I saw. So let me see. Hope you are feeling better. Thank you. I went back to work today, so I am. I've been putting it off, and I worked over there yesterday. I'm sorry. I don't know if it was Saturday or something. I don't know. I get my days mixed up, and that's another day for another live why. But I was over there, and I haven't gone live, and one day I told you all I was going live, and I didn't. It had nothing to do with that, and then this happened, and I'm like, oh, you know, just overwhelming. A lot of it is. Well, I will say this. A lot of people say call the new landlord. It's all over social media.
Like 8 minutes left,
They
guys.
have my number. If she gave them my number, they have it for references, because she did. Well, I don't. You know what? I'm gonna protect myself. And anyway, somebody did call me for a reference, and I told the truth. She paid her rent on time. So, other than that, I didn't say anything else, because that's the only question they asked about, and that was the truth. Secondly,
Damn.
as soon as I saw the home, I messaged a group that, like I said, I clean houses, and those people have rental properties as well. So I did pass out the name, so you won't be trying it around here again with my friends. And that's normal, right? So I worry about these elderly people who don't get on social media. But I mean, it is what it is. What can I do? I'm gonna have to. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe cleaning that house one day is better than being in an accident another. I don't know. I'm just giving examples. Okay, yes, rewatch. It is a lot. All right. Hold on, I just saw something. Did you see the police there? A lot. She said she always had intruders. Cindy, I did always see the cops around.
I do have the photos. We'll get to that as soon as this is over.
Not always, like every day. I did. But she always told me it was the haters or the trolls calling Child Protective Services. And like I said, I believe that. Okay. Hold on. What? Shantae, I asked about you. Shantae, I asked about you several times on the page and was ignored. Now I know why. I'm getting confused. Y'all can help me with that one. What's going on?
Well, maybe because she's busy talking. You know, it's not easy to follow the comments. For me, it's a little easier because I use a streaming service and they lay things out differently. When you're going right to Facebook, it's a little different. Those comments just go flying. If you miss one, you missed it. So, yeah, people need to just calm down.
Hey, I'll sign a Netflix movie because it's going to help out my babies. Oh, yes, always, right? Hopefully nothing tragically happened. Yeah, we all agree with that. Yeah, we don't ever want to see something tragically. Thank you. Do they still have the news? Mary. Yes. The baby is over there. Last I know they are, I know Hannah and Mason from what I was told. Now, take this with a grain of salt. Anything I know is what Genelle told me or what I saw with my own eyes. Shepherdsville, I think she has to go back and forth from Shepherdsville to here.
Okay, Kim, thank you for that. That clears that up. So Shantae was actually talking about Genelle. Okay.
For so many days and then
Good. Thank you for that.
or she gets them for so many days. I don't know if it's Hannah or Janelle. I don't know.
Nellie G, hey there.
Let's see. Jenny Lee, you're right about that. So, you never know. Well, you all stay safe. I will try to stay safe too. And I will. This Piper, did you enjoy your shower?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to say good night or bye?
Good night.
Good night. Piper, do you think there was anything on here that I needed to answer that I said I would get afterwards? Because I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think every question I was asked, we answered.
And if you were annoyed by tonight, it's okay. You're allowed. If you don't want to look at my lives no more, it's okay. Thank you for watching. If you like the soap opera, thank you. Okay. I'm trying to be funny now. I appreciate you watching my lives. And if I lost anybody, I'm sorry. This is me. And this is all I have. This is all I got. I mean, not all that I have. Genelle, gossip. It's not gossip. What I said is the truth. You don't know me from Adam and Eve. And to believe anything I said, you don't have to. I, however, can back it up. And I will post that later. Piper does have school tomorrow, so it might be sometime tomorrow for her to do those pictures for me. She said she knew how. So, sit back, watch. Sally Joe, don't go too far now. Yeah. Piper knows how to block her, too. And everybody else on that side. And it's okay. This is the only one I'm going to talk about on this live, and then I'm going to respond to all your messages later on. I do have to be up at 4 in the morning, so be patient with me.
Her page is called Sweet and Crazy.
But I had this plan, so I don't want you to think
Ampersand
I
crazy.
have been neglecting my family. They were all had dinner before I got on. Papa took them somewhere, and
Hey, Mandy.
my kids are old enough. So, y'all have a good night. Thank you once again. If I missed your all's day, I am so sorry. And if you didn't like my life, I'm sorry. I would say like and share. But I'm not. I don't even know what I'm going to say anymore. I got to find my own words because like and share, follow me was going to be something. Now it's just everything makes me cringe. I have to find something new to do to get you all to like and follow my page. What it is, I don't know. You got any suggestions? Let me know. I appreciate it. I hope you all were able to hear me just fine. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, push replay, and I'm going to respond to them. And by the way, if I don't respond to them, message me. Everybody else knows how. Message me. If I don't get to it, blow me up some more. I'll get to it. I'm a very busy woman lately. I love y'all. I really do. My heart is big. Y'all have a good night. Thanks. Bye. Oh, I love that. Sorry. I don't know how to turn it off. How do I? Okay, there it is. Bye, y'all.
That would piss me off. It really would piss me off. Sorry, damn it. I was why'd I keep doing it? I was saying I loved it. I love listening to her. She's so authentic, so real and not fake. And that's the kind of person you could watch a lot and all the time. And I don't know how much drama there is in her life or around her that she could, talk about that or talk about or what else she would talk about. And it's so cool that she felt bad for saying what she was saying, but it's like, you know what? Don't feel bad. You weren't saying anything wrong. You were just venting. That's one way to put it. You were venting about what somebody did to you. And there's nothing wrong with that. Oh, what is that? Canned food? That's the kitchen cabinet, I guess. Oh, that's what? Under the floor. Oh, he's holding the floor at the bottom of the cabinet. He's holding the bottom of the cabinet up. He or she. Yeah, I mean, I can see all the edges messed up and stuff, and that just. Water damage that they probably didn't tell Michelle about. Got a mirror, broken mirror frame. Broken floorboard. More water damage. Missing a shower head. I mean, if you brought your own shower head, I guess that's okay. But you got to put back the one that was there, the original one. Or you got to replace it before you go. That's how I feel. Yowza. Yeah, definitely got to replace that whole bottom, the cabinet bottom, that's for sure. There's a trash pile outside. I mean, why burn stuff? Why not just throw it in the trash? That's what I don't get. Oh, shoot. Janice, I didn't even think about that. She said the canned food was used to hold the plywood up. Good Lord. Didn't even think about that. Look at that. They didn't even clean the friggin' stove. Oh, man. All right, I think we're back at the beginning. Yes, okay. Whew. Yeah, I would not be a happy camper either. And, you know, and for what happened there, she was real cool about it. I mean, you can tell it was upsetting to her, but you know, you can tell. But she seems like a cool lady, and I'd be interested to hear if she's gonna go anywhere with that or try to do something about it. So that's all I got for right now, and I'll message back and forth, I hope, with Michelle and see maybe we can even talk to her. That would be great. And if you guys want to go subscribe to her page and throw her some love, her page is called what was it? Sweet and Crazy, right? I think that's what it was. Yeah, Sweet and Crazy. So go give her a follow on Facebook, and we'll see what happens with that. In the meantime, I talked to Bam, and we're going to be live in a little bit. I'll be doing some Gigi stuff. I mean, sorry, not Gigi. Not Gigi. I actually can't stand her. JJ. Do a couple of JJ shorts, and Bam will be with me. If you don't know who Bam is or haven't met him yet, you're not going to want to miss this. And I'm thinking, right now, I'm thinking 5:30. So look forward to that, and we'll see you guys a little bit later. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you being here. Michelle didn't say anything, did she? Did she? No. I told her to come and say hi, but that's cool. No issues. All right. See you later, everybody.